Am I the a-hole for inviting my 29 male girlfriend, 28 female, on an expensive vacation and expecting her to pay all of her share? I make a lot more than her. Hello. My girlfriend, myself, my parents, and my brother and his wife all went on vacation in another country a week ago. My brother and I were the ones who did most of the planning of the itinerary, although we did ask everyone else for input. For background, I make around $150 million as an IT consultant. My girlfriend is a teacher making $45 million. My parents are pretty affluent, as well as my brother and sister-in-law. My girlfriend knew this trip was coming up and took on a second job waitressing on the weekends for several months to get ready for it. We have always split things 50-50 in the 2 years we have been together. There were a few times on the vacation when she did not go on outings with us, wine tasting / scuba diving / etc. She also would only eat 2 meals a day, simply stating that she was on a budget. My family does favor more high-end, expensive places. My parents thought it was very strange that she only eats 2 meals a day, although normally she eats 3. When we got home, I asked her why she skipped out on several of the outings and only ate 2 meals a day. I mentioned how I heard her stomach growling one night and said I was concerned about her having an eating disorder. She got teary-eyed and said that 3 meals a day wasn't fiscally feasible for her, and neither were the outings that she chose not to go on. She went on 3 of 6 outings. She said she was not expecting everything to cost so much and she was overwhelmed. She also said she doesn't know if this is going to work long term if she is expected to go on vacations like that with people who make so much more than her. I feel bad that I did not pick up on her discomfort sooner. But we did agree to split everything 50-50, and I don't know why she agreed to come if the cost was an issue.
Am I the a-hole for telling my mom, if I wanted to watch kids, I'd have one? After declining babysitting? My 25 female, younger sister, 21 female, is pretty pregnant. For the last few weeks she has been demanding that my 27 male and I babysit her newborn every weekend, Friday morning, Sunday evening, so she and her 21 male can have some cool-off time from being parents, to not overstress. Each time, I have laughed at her and shut it down with a quick nope, I won't be. And she gets mad I'm not helping her out. Yesterday, she got our mother involved. Mom called me and asked why I was being a self-centered bitch and so selfish. She didn't raise me this way. I told her I was a grown-ass woman, with my own house and life, and that if I wanted to watch kids as a second job, I'd fucking have some. She sputtered out something about me being a horrible person and hung up on me. My and my one aunt 100% is with me, however my mom, dad, and the other 900 family members and friends they got involved are calling me out on Facebook and blowing up my phone. So Reddit, am I the a-hole? Edit, my relationship with the family has come up a few times now, so I'd like to point out I don't generally have much to do with them. I talk to my mom maybe twice a month. My sister was a little more than that. I talk to my youngest sister, 16F, my one aunt, and my grandparents regularly, but that's everyone. While I haven't cut anyone out, I simply do not engage or interact with anyone outside of the 3 hours on Christmas we are all together. Am I the a-hole for refusing to communicate with my sister who refuses to learn sign? I'm 17 female, ho in both ears. Normally I use hearing aids and it was completely my own fault. My current pair are unusable and I don't have a spare pair. It's alright though, me, my 2 younger brothers, 14 male and 16 male, and both parents know and use sign language. My sister doesn't. So I will say, I wasn't born ho, it kind of just happened when I was around 7, and it's getting worse the older I get, and my youngest brother is starting to lose his too, and it's going a lot quicker than mine did. My older sister is older than me by 10 years, and by the time I started losing my hearing, she figured learning sign was pointless since my hearing could be fixed with hearing aids. She's 27 now, Still refusing to learn sign language but expects me to hold a full conversation with her at Sunday dinners when I can't hear her, and not only that but she mumbles and never looks directly at me, so it's very difficult for me to grasp what she's saying. She thinks since I'm not fully deaf yet, I should still be able to understand everything she's saying. I've really had enough of her and her refusal to make not only my life, but our brother's life easier by learning to use sign language with us. I told her that I will not be communicating with her until such time that she learns some basic sign and puts an effort into helping us understand her better. Both my parents are outraged by this and think I'm an asshole, but my brother is on my side and thinks I'm completely justified. My other brother is just trying to stay out of it as much as possible. Am I the a-hole?